Stone imitation. Here is a relatively simple and, most importantly, cheap method to decorate a wall. Not everyone can afford natural stone to finish a room. However, this does not mean that you should give up this idea. The video shows the work of an expert who can create a surface imitating natural stone. It all begins with the preparations, applying duct tape to the wall. At first glance, the work might look easy, but it requires a great deal of precision from the worker. The appearance of the finished surface will depend on how evenly the tape is applied to the wall. As you might have guessed, the places covered by the adhesive tape will become the joints between the stones. Then, a special solution is applied to the wall in an even layer. In this case, it is a mixture from the Turkish company El Seco. This material has been especially developed for this job. It includes elements that, after drying, give the surface a stone-like texture. Then, the mortar layer is leveled. Now the most interesting stage begins, decorating the wall. The worker uses a flat trowel to give the surface the desired look. At this stage, the pattern looks too unnatural to resemble natural stone. That's why the wall is being leveled again. Before the mortar hardens, the worker removes the adhesive tape. A little later, when the wall dries, it is lightly sanded and excess material is removed with a trowel. Now all that remains is to cover the wall with paint. First, a base color is applied. The worker carefully paints the entire surface without missing a single spot. The second coat of paint, of a brighter shade, is applied much less carefully. The result is a surface that looks just like natural stone. Concrete foundation. Traditionally, concrete mortar is poured into a wooden mold to make the foundation of the construction. But the problem is that wood is a heavy and rigid material. This means that people have to put a lot of effort to cut it. The brilliant builders you see on the screen are using a fundamentally new material that doesn't have any of the flaws that wood has. They are using the Easy Click system to build the foundation. It is a set of extruded polystyrene foam slabs. This material is lightweight, which means it is easier to bring to the construction site and move around. In addition, it is softer than wood, so it is much easier to cut it and to get it to the right size. However, these are not the only advantages of this material. Despite its lightness, polystyrene foam is durable. It remains intact even under the influence of compression loads. In this case, the mold for the foundation is not removed because the slabs guarantee heat and moisture insulation. Note how easy it is to fasten the slabs together with conventional construction foam. Laying tiles. Perhaps the most popular method to decorate kitchens and bathrooms is ceramic tiles. Builders use this material regularly, but it is still easy to make mistakes. We could talk about the problems with tiled surfaces for a very long time. But instead, today we are going to show you an expert who knows how to avoid one of the most common mistakes when working with tiles: uneven distribution of the mortar. First of all, see how evenly he applies the solution. Many builders, instead of doing that, only apply it in the corners. After the mortar has been spread, the master uses transparent tiles to demonstrate the advantages of his method. After a couple of movements, the mortar is evenly distributed under the tiles, leaving no gaps. The result is very different when the tiles are laid in the traditional way using a hammer. Wall insulation. Here is another building material which is used exclusively by experienced builders who know a lot about their art. Wall-Tite is an innovative wall insulation solution developed by BASF Canada. This purple polyurethane foam has optimal thermal insulation properties, significantly increasing the energy efficiency of the construction according to the manufacturer. The foam is made of two main liquid components, a resin and a hardener. An interesting property of the material is that it has catalysts and stabilizers. This means that wall-tight foam can have different thermal conductivity, density, and cell structure. They are adjusted to each individual project so that the right insulation quality can always be achieved. The material can be used for both brick and concrete walls. Thanks to its special properties, the foam fills all the space. But the width of the cavity should not exceed 200 milliliters. Along the entire wall, the master drills holes and pours the liquid solution inside the wall through a thin tube. Within minutes, it grows and becomes a foam capable of filling any, even the smallest gaps. The work begins at the bottom of the wall. The craftsmen let the foam dry and then check whether it has hardened. After that, they begin to pour the solution through the rest of the holes. When the work is finished, the holes are sealed. Wall decoration. A really good professional knows what building materials to use to achieve excellent results when decorating a room in the shortest possible time. In this case, the Weekend Wall's natural wood finish is used. This material is easy to use and allows you to complete even a large project in just a few days. The secret of these wooden panels lies in their special fastening system. During the production phase, a special adhesive tape is placed on the inside. Thus, Weekend Walls can be installed on any wall painted or treated in any other way. The set of tools is basic: a knife, a spatula, a roller, a builder's level, a set square, and tape measure. Floor installation. Finally, we are going to show you the specialist from the Colombian company Argos, as well as the materials that it offers. The video shows various flooring options. In the first case, it is a concrete floor surface imitating beautiful stonework. Today, we have already talked about the fact that natural stone is not the most affordable material on the construction market, unlike concrete, which is used in this case. A dye was added to the mixture to make the surface look more natural. After the layer is leveled, it is stamped to create a stone-like surface. It is noteworthy that the appearance of the final coating depends on which stamp the craftsman chooses. Here is another example of slab paving pattern on a concrete floor. Thus, we can see that concrete is a universal material that can take any shape and have a variety of colors.